Alright, what's going on, everybody? Today I want to make this video real quick. I think I'm going to title it like The True Genius of Donald Trump or something like that. And before you click off, obviously I disagree with Donald Trump on essentially every single policy that he has, every single thing, every position that he takes. But there is a true genius in Donald Trump and his campaign, and that is his ability to campaign from the left. What do I mean by that? Well, I want to take a look at this tweet real quick that he obviously tweeted out. It says, if it loads up real quick, "I'll protect your Social Security and Medicare, just as I have done for the last 3 years. Sleepy Joe Biden will destroy both in a very short order." Now, a lot of people would look at that and say, wow, he actually is campaigning from the left. Because what's obviously on most Republicans' agenda is to cut Social Security, roll back entitlements. But how did he win the Republican nomination if you think about the policies that he ran on? He ran on expanding Social Security, not cutting it. He ran on not cutting Medicare, not cutting Medicaid, not cutting entitlements. He ran on getting out of trade agreements like NAFTA and TPP. He ran on getting out of wars that we shouldn't have been in. I mean, he hammered Jeb Bush on the wars. He hammered everybody on the wars. He hammered everybody on cuts of Social Security. He's a fake populist. That's what he is. He comes out here and he talks about how all these policies are from the left, and he comes out here and acts like he supports them. But then he turns around in his voting record, and it's obviously way different. I mean, he just released his budget and calls for increase to military budget and decreases to entitlements like Social Security. But his base doesn't know about that because a lot of, I mean, not just his base, but a lot of just average working people don't have time to look at the freaking military budget or anything like that. You know, the budget, just the budget as a whole. They're busy taking care of their families. But this is the hypocrisy of Trump. I mean, he tweeted that out right after he released his budget, and it's a clear contradiction. But he doesn't care. He just says it and it'll stick. And he's campaigning from the left. Like I said, I mean, he talks about how he wants to get out of the wars. Obviously, we're still in the wars and we're increasing the military budget. But he talks about how he didn't vote for the wars. So how do we counteract this? You know, if somebody like Joe Biden is running against Trump, Trump will have a freaking heyday campaigning from the left. He is going to hammer him on how Joe Biden wanted to cut Social Security, how Joe Biden voted for the Iraq War, how Joe Biden voted for NAFTA and TPP. But if we run somebody like Bernie Sanders, who actually believes in the things that Trump says he believes in, like expanding Social Security, not cutting it, like expanding Medicare, not cutting it, he voted against the Iraq War, he voted against NAFTA, TPP. So if we run a real populist like Bernie Sanders, Trump has nothing to say. What's he going to do? He's going to sit there and scream, "Venezuela, you're a communist, you're a socialist, you want the country to be like under Stalin." Like, there's nothing he's going to say substantively, and that doesn't land with people. People want to hear substance, and Trump will hammer Joe Biden from the left. He's not going to hammer Bernie from the left. I mean, how could he possibly do that? He's just going to say, "How are you going to pay for it? You know, we already pay for Medicare. We just need to expand that to everybody so everybody can have the health care." That's all we're calling for. We already pay for K through 12. We're just talking about expanding schooling through K through 16. And I mean, Bernie would clobber him on this. I mean, he's not all of Trump's talking points all of a sudden get taken away. How he doesn't cut Social Security, how he doesn't cut entitlements, how he's expanding benefits, how he's, you know, all the stuff that he espouses is suddenly taken away when you run somebody like Bernie Sanders who actually believes in the policies and actually fights for the working people. So that's just what I want to talk about, because I think a lot of people don't realize that Trump campaigns like a leftist, man. I mean, he says that he is, and then his policy positions are the complete opposite. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if possible. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and have a nice day, guys.